Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I've got another pickups video for you here. This is some pretty exciting stuff that I got going on. I think pretty decent haul for very recently. So this is my first pickup video here of the new year, and I think it's been starting off to a pretty decent start. So let me take a look at everything I got here. First thing I'm going to show you is actually something that I picked up for Longshot, and I'm going to give this to him basically because of all the years of help and stuff that he's given me. This is just going to be a gift that I'm going to give to him, I think, here. But it's Warcraft 3, The Reign of Chaos, and I know he likes big box PC games, and I don't think they get much cooler than this one. So this is something I found for 15 bucks at a Talese, and I thought it was pretty hype. So let's just check it out here. And everything's in like really awesome shape too. So has like a full color art book here. It's kind of hard to get out of here though, so just a second here. But yeah, it's a full color art book and a perfect shape. So whoever had this, I don't think they did very much with it. And then it also includes collector's edition like artwork. I'm not going to go through all the pieces of art or anything like that with it. Of course, those are backwards, so you couldn't see that. But it has like all these different like sort of pieces of artwork in there. There's quite a few of them in this little folder. I just don't want to go ripping at anything or to damage anything. And then it also has the a DVD, which was never opened. So this is a movie, I guess. I don't really know the whole thing about everything that's in here, but Warcraft fanboys would probably know a lot more about this than I would. Widescreen cinematic trailer DVD, so it has that as well. That's pretty cool, right there. Pretty neat. A card of some sort. I'm not sure what this exactly is for. I think it's probably some sort of like quick guide for something or other to do in the game. I think it's like how you level up different watchtowers to something else and so on. And then a product catalog for Blizzard, so that was included in there. It has like StarCraft and stuff in it. Pretty cool. Warcraft 3, this is the actual game right here, so Reign of Chaos. And let's see here, I mean obviously the person used it, but it's like mint. Usually PC stuff's in pretty good shape though, just because it like stays inside their PC or it gets installed, and that's about it. And then the manual that goes along with it, and it's like totally pristine as well. So really cool score, I think, right there. That's gonna go to him because he's helped me out over the years for sure, bringing stuff from people I've done trades with in the States when he goes back and forth, and he's just moved to the States recently, if you haven't checked out his channel. So when he comes back, this will be something that I have for him. So pretty cool right there for sure. Moving on from that, actually another big boxed kind of item I got here, and that is a Robotech Battle Cry for the original Xbox. So this is like the collector's edition kind of thing, and I'll get into this too. It's gonna take a little bit just because of all these boxes kind of thing, but it has the game here, and then the person who owned this before never opened this, but it's the game soundtrack, so that's a CD right there. And then it has, what is this? Oh yeah, this is they're like art cards kind of thing, sort of similar I guess to that other box set. There's one lenticular kind of one in here. I don't know if that's going to turn out on camera, but there's one of those, and then there's like a variety of different art cards in this little folder. So that's pretty cool right there. And then a couple more items, if I can get into this properly. There's a limited edition t-shirt. It's wrapped up sort of like in a round shape kind of thing, but if you were to take that apart, there'd be a t-shirt in there. I've heard the t-shirts are kind of flimsy, so I'll probably just leave it like that just because it's part of the collection. I don't really want to wear that around necessarily, so that's pretty cool. And then finally there's a limited edition dog tag, and this one's numbered. So this is 43650. That's this one, and I think these are all numbered separately for these edition box sets. So that's pretty cool item right there. I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm going to display that, just because I'm running out of room for big box PC, or not big box PC, but big boxed items. So that's that right there. And then there's even more coming at you here. So This is pretty awesome right here. Something I didn't have in my collection, but I was checking it out, and I've seen people talk about this game. It's really difficult game, I think, to get a hold of, but really enjoyable, and that's Subterranea. For this one here, I paid $10, which I got from a Value Village, so not too bad at all. It was sort of my first pickup from the new Value Village in Mississauga. They took over the Future Shop location, so it is a massive Value Village, but hasn't really seen a whole lot of fruitfulness from it there just yet. But this was one of the items, so I was pretty pumped on that. I would have rather paid like $5 for it. I think it basically goes for just maybe a little bit over this much, but definitely looks like something of interest. It sort of reminds me a bit of like Moon Patrol meets Asteroids kind of thing. It's like a exploratory shooter. You power up or fuel up and upgrade your weapons and things like that, I think, by landing on like depots and stuff like that that are built within like the caverns, and basically you're trying to navigate your way through the caverns, kind of like Hero or something like that. So it's sort of a mishmash of all those kind of games put into one, but on the Genesis here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see those screenshots there, but pretty cool nonetheless. And then I walked into, let's see here, this was from Talese, and they had this in the glass case, so I definitely wanted that. And that's Shadow of the Colossus, and I already have this one, but this one's in really good shape, minus the GameStop like kind of stickers all over it from back in the day, but cool nonetheless. And of course that's usually like their usual price, which is $5, so pretty happy with that. And then on another day I also stopped in there and picked these up, which are a couple of GBA games and a DS game. So the first one here is Dragon Ball Z: The Legend of Goku 2. So pretty cool. I think I already have the combo one that's like 1 and 2, so I'll probably end up just flipping that one. But this one's pretty neat here. Zelda Phantom Hourglass for the DS. Again, I'll be flipping that just because I already have that complete in my collection, so I'll just see which cartridge is in the better shape kind of thing. And the last one here I didn't have, which is Duke Nukem Advance, which is like Duke Nukem in a way, kind of like Doom style Duke Nukem, but it looks pretty decent for the most part, especially on the GBA. Wasn't really known for, you know, the greatest of graphics when it came to like the 3D kind of thing, but you know, it was the 3D craze when the GBA was popular, so it's kind of like pretty interesting though. I mean, it doesn't hold up, I'm sure, as great as some other games, but for what it is and the console that it's on, it's a pretty decent thing. And I think the motion in it is pretty slick, so really nice right there to pick that one up. And all those were $5 each. And then trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything here. Oh yeah, okay, so this is how this worked out. I was in the Talese and I had found a few games, and then I also found a DVD set. It's like an anime DVD set, but this is about video games, so I'm not really showing that, but I picked that up as well. And I also grabbed another anime DVD set that was sitting there as well, but then when I took it to the counter, I looked through and double checked everything, and there was a disc missing, so I kind of just like left that behind because I didn't want to try to find that disc out in the wild. Would have been kind of difficult, so I just kind of left that behind. But because I ditched that one, they said you should pick out another media thing, so I picked this up for free, I guess, which is Final Fantasy 12. So this one was for free. I've recased this one because it had like some scratches or something on the casing, but it's all complete and everything, and it's in pretty decent shape. Otherwise, I don't know why the case was all beat up, but this one's a little bit better that I put it into, so that one's gonna be flipped because I have picked this up before. But cool, just to, you know, flip basically because I got it for free. But then the sort of draw of the whole thing were these, and I found a few Nintendo games, so kind of cool. First one here is Rad Racer, which I already have, but for $5 that was pretty cool. And then I also picked up Tengen Pac-Man, which I think is an upgrade for mine because this label is like pretty awesome. The one I have I think is a little beat up, so kind of nice to get that one for sure. And then the last one for $5 here, it came in a Nintendo sleeve, is Miss Pac-Man, which I didn't have in my NES collection, which is pretty surprising. I thought I had it, So I was like surprised when I got home and found out no, I didn't have it in my collection. So nice to be able to add another game in that I didn't have already, and it came with a Nintendo sleeve, which is totally rocking because I really want to really complete all of mine, and I have probably 100 or more that I need to get those sleeves of. So that's really how that worked. And then this last pick up here was from today. This was from that new Value Village that opened up, and I wasn't really gonna pick this up particularly, but I decided to go for it, and it's Tetris 2, and what they wanted was $8 for it. You're probably going to think I'm absolutely insane for buying this, but this is the way that it worked out. When I went up to the case, I saw this item inside, which is Tetris 2 on the NES, and I asked them what they wanted for the box, because it's just the box, but inside's like all the manual, and everything's really in awesome shape, by the way, but everything's in here, like all the manuals and the poster and everything, and even the styrofoam's in the bottom of it. And I asked them what they wanted just for the box because it had no price tag on it, and then she kind of looked in the case and then she saw this and she goes, oh, $8. So she put that inside the box, which is not, you know, they're the same game but they're on different systems, but she put that in. So I was like, yeah, okay, for, you know, that I'll pick up the box for this. So really minty looking, maybe a little bit of scuff here and there on it, but Tetris 2 box, so that was really cool all around. I mean, those are some pretty amazing pickups. I'm pretty pumped about those big box items, that's for sure, and adding an NES title in there, really sweet. And just finding like a, you know, mint condition box sitting, you know, out in a Value Village, especially one where I know there was another game guy in there actually hunting at the same time, so I don't know how he missed it, and because he was there before me. And there's another guy who I know resells a whole bunch of stuff pretty much, and buys like video game stuff all the time to resell, and he passed by it too. So I don't know if they brought it out at like the last possible second, but if they did, thank them very much, because another nice boxed game that I can add into my collection. Unfortunately, I don't have Tetris 2 on the NES, but I'm sure it'd be easy to find. I can probably get it for like $5 at one of the swap meets or whatever. So like I said, that's everything I got for you this time around. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.